They were inseparable brothers by choice. Ethan was my husband, but Daniel, his best friend? He saw everything Ethan didn't, including the way I was falling apart and the way he had always loved me. Until one night, a tragic twist changed everything, and the truth came out. Stay till the end. You won't forget this story. They met in college, two ambitious, stubborn dreamers who clicked instantly, Ethan and Daniel, my husband and his best friend. They called themselves the Musketeers. Later, I became the third. But this isn't a story of friendship. This is a story of love, the kind that simmers in silence, the kind that waits in shadows, the kind that ruins everything when it's finally spoken aloud. I married Ethan 3 years after we met. He was magnetic, brilliant, a whirlwind I couldn't resist. When he laughed, rooms turned to him. When he kissed me, I thought the world had stopped. Daniel was always there, quiet, grounded, always watching from the sidelines. He smiled at our engagement, helped Ethan choose the ring. He planned the proposal down to the exact moment the fireworks lit up the night sky. He even picked my favorite wine. Ethan never remembered my favorites. Daniel always did. The early days of our marriage were golden. Spontaneous weekend trips, dancing in the kitchen, whispered dreams before bed. But slowly, success consumed Ethan. His startup took off. He traveled more, missed dinners, canceled anniversaries. I told myself it was normal. That love changes shape. That ambition sometimes speaks louder than affection. Daniel noticed. He never said much, but his presence filled every empty space Ethan left behind. Fixing the garage door when it broke, bringing me soup when I was sick, staying late to keep me company when the house felt too quiet. One night, after Ethan missed my birthday for the 3rd year in a row, I sat on the porch with Daniel. "I'm fine," I lied. "You're breaking," he said. His voice was barely a whisper. I looked at him, and for the first time I saw it. Not pity, longing. Things shifted after that night. He never touched me, never crossed a line. But we both knew. We felt it in every glance that lingered too long, every breath that hitched when our hands brushed. He had loved me all along. But he loved Ethan too. Enough to stay silent. Enough to suffer in secret. Then came the crash. It was a stormy night. Black ice, flashing headlights, a shattered guardrail. Ethan's car was found twisted around a tree, his body cold, gone before I could even say goodbye. The world shattered. The funeral was a blur of black dresses, wet cheeks, and muffled sobs. I was alone. Except I wasn't. Daniel never left my side. He moved into the guest room, just for a while. He cooked, cleaned, held me when the grief made it hard to breathe. I needed him, not because I missed Ethan, but because I needed to feel something again. Anything. We kissed the night of Ethan's memorial. It was wrong. It was inevitable. We didn't tell anyone. People whispered, of course. How quickly Daniel moved in. How often we were seen together. But grief gave us cover. I told myself Ethan would understand. Until the day I found it. A flash drive, hidden in Ethan's office drawer, labeled in black marker, for Lena. My hands trembled as I plugged it into the laptop. A video opened. Ethan's face filled the screen. Alive. Smiling. His voice, soft and warm. "Hey baby, if you're seeing this, I'm probably gone. And I hate that. But I needed to tell you something." He paused, as if choosing his words carefully. "I've always known about Daniel." I froze. "He's loved you for years. I saw it before you did." I didn't say anything because I trusted him and because I believed I had you. My throat tightened. "But if he ever becomes the one to hold you after I'm gone, don't punish yourself. Just promise me you'll remember this, what we had wasn't a lie, even if it didn't last forever." The screen went black, and I broke. Daniel found me in the living room, curled on the floor, clutching the laptop like it could bring Ethan back. "I can't do this," I whispered. "I'm here," he said, "and I always will be. But I'll leave if that's what you need." He never pressured me, never asked me to choose. But I knew I already had. Years passed. We never married. Daniel and we lived together, loved quietly. It wasn't the fiery love I had with Ethan, it was slower, deeper. A love built from ashes. Sometimes I still dream of Ethan. His laugh. The way he used to dance offbeat in the kitchen just to make me smile. But in the mornings, when I wake up beside Daniel, I don't feel guilt anymore. I feel peace. Because in the end, love isn't about who got there first. It's about who stayed when everything fell apart. And Daniel stayed. Thank you for listening to this emotional journey. If this story touched your heart, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful audio storytelling. Until next time, remember, every story has a heartbeat.